Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see you here, Tommy, Joe, Alan. Always happy to see you. See y'all here. And everybody else lurking in the background. It's Tuesday night. I'm sorry I wasn't here last night. Had some technical issues that I couldn't straighten out for the stream, so yeah. I apologize for that, but we're back tonight. We're on Monteith, and we got work to do, so I'm going to say we cut this short and we jump in because this is going to get long and boring. Come on for the fun. Y'all keep it interesting, won't you? Oh, Joe, you didn't have to wait that long. Jeez. Act like I made you wait a whole hour.
Yeah, speaking of waiting, still waiting on Joe for stuff.
Oh, still waiting on Joe for stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I got the mulcher on here. And we got our big field to get under control. We got the others plowed, I do believe. And we actually managed to plant the one right here behind the house. Got some oaks in it. Yeah, y'all's been with me for a little bit. I'll have to admit that.
Oh, I think I got, 3 years?
Pretty much. I mean, you've been around ever since the FS crew.
Since the beginning of the FS crew.
Right. So yeah, you've been putting up with me for pretty much 3 years.
Yeah.
Pretty much 3 years now. Almost 4.
And I'm not an alcoholic yet.
How? I mean, simply putting up with me should make, drive anybody to that stage. But yeah, I started in...
I know a few people that can drink enough for me too, so...
In April of 21, I think. And the crew came along about August, September.
Oh, I was gonna say it looked like your gear shift or something was flipping around, but it's a tire just above the steering wheel between the fender and the
yeah. Hey, I didn't do this, so you can't blame me for it. This is the Giants.
You don't have Chris's?
No.
His version's much nicer.
Well, Chris didn't give it to me, so.
I'm sure I can get it.
Ask Chris first.
It's on his Discord.
Oh, it's on his Discord?
I believe it is. I am going to look.
Yeah.
But no, I'll definitely ask Chris. Because I think that one is... I don't know if he submitted that one or if he just did that one for a test.
Hey, P.O., good to see you here. How are you doing this evening? Hope you're staying warmer than I am.
Nice and warm up here. No, he must have sent it to me. Yeah, I'll ask him.
All right. Well, I'm glad you like it. You know, it's not for everybody, but I mean, it's awful handy. Right, it definitely wasn't you, Matsy. It's never you. Well, I'm looking at 24 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and it's white outside, but I didn't see a single flake of snow today. Got a little bit of freezing rain, and all the rest of it was sleet. And if it's snowing outside now, I can't see it. It's pitch black. And I know how much y'all'd love to see me out there stumbling around. It ain't happening. I don't do the dark. Auto driving course plays are nice to have too. If you want to take the time to set up auto drive correctly. Devil's in the details there. What's the best time to snow? I'm not gonna like this. The dark. Okay. I think we got somebody working on taking Tony's place in bad jokes.
Yeah.
Oh. So what's the Matsy doing? Probably goofing off and playing around. Yep, Alan, it's you. Welcome to the club, Matsy. Welcome to the club.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not even gonna add to that. After 3 months of trying to figure it out, I'm surprised I'm not start drinking. Although I got a lot of stuff
I
figured
may need to get me a bigger cultivator.
I got one that'll do ya.
I'm mulching at the moment. And then this needs to be plowed, I do believe.
You might want to look at the PDA, make sure the mulching actually makes a difference.
I think it does.
Doesn't show mulched. Oh, maybe it does. Can you zoom in some? Or actually, just go to mulch. No, you don't have to do that.
Kind of spotty at the moment, but
That's weird. Because I was doing something on the field the other night and the mulching didn't do anything. And it had like soybeans in it or something. I can't remember what was in it.
well, this was all corn, so
Yeah, so now I just do a test patch always.
uh,
I know grass fields you don't have to mulch anymore.
right. It's being patchy about it, but
That's
oh yeah.
weird. Okay, I can go back to the other map. And I'll test that one.
This is extreme. I made a bad joke about something. Yeah, it is, Alan. But keep them coming. Somebody will appreciate them eventually.
Somebody likes dad jokes somewhere.
Yeah, I think Messy's a fan of them. I think Messy's a big fan of bad jokes. Hey, Outlaw. How are you doing this fine day? Oh, fine evening.
That's better.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. Okay. Work her up on this. Okay, he's moving. I seen some contracts earlier. Yeah, nice little plowing contract here. We'll accept that. Come on now. Guess I'm gonna have to drive out there myself. That's always gonna make things fun. One more thing to check. Price is still going up on our dry corn. Well, we're gonna try to get the best price we can out of it. I've had to buy too much equipment. Surely there's another turn up here. Maybe. Well, that's actually what I wanted to cut through. I guess if it makes you happy. Don't, Matsy. I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, good. You weren't paying attention. Continue what yours doing, Matsy. Oh, all that withered. Goodness gracious. Bring my soul empty with the hole. Oh, you hate compacting silage in game. Okay. This little plowing contract hopefully won't take us too long. Well, I think Keith is still around here somewhere. You sent him a picture in Discord, all right? Oh, crap. Hello, Blake. Ooh. Blake, I thought we was out of money. It's going good. Little chilly, but you got the heart moving, so I guess it'll be all right. Got a few more coins left. Yeah, that's what you said the other night. Yeah. You've been busy with your coins. Even with Matsy ripping you off, according to you. Enough for 2 more nights? Okay. At your normal pace? Yeah.
No, enough for 2 more tonight.
Oh, 2 more tonight. Okay. I misread that. Okay, that's making me feel better. Oh, but
next week, you never know.
but you won't be able to reach your party that way. Maybe just save those coins up. Get in a stream where you got somebody's helping you. Then you can get that party you like so much. Just saying, you know. Want to get your money's worth, right?
So you got an AI worker, or is that just you?
Oh, this is me. I'm using the guided steering. Well, we're putting a dent in this field.
Those little fixes actually fixed it good.
Do what?
Oh, those little things that you reminded me of indirectly and not on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Fixed it.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Well, when we're talking the colors of the dash, and I remembered the colors of the fuel cap
Oh, yeah.
that I had to fix.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out too. Know what I want to do, just not sure how I want to go about doing it.
The only way to do it is try and fail and start over.
All right, but ain't that what I have you for?
I guess. Maybe.
It's all good, Alan. Don't worry about it. That's just something for y'all to have a little fun. It is by no means a requirement. Just trying to bring y'all a little extra entertainment.
And that screen's still bugging me.
How many times are we gonna fix that screen?
So it's right. You started it.
Technically, I did this time. But it's still your fault. You taught me to be this way. Yeah, you got me bending around looking inside of pipes to make sure I mark them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but the 3 layers down, ain't nobody ever gonna see them. And it's on the inside, where nobody's gonna see anyway. But I seen it, so I had to fix it.
There you go.
You made that sound like perfect logical sense.
Me speak logic? Heck, people have been trying to figure that out for years.
No. Well, maybe I messed up enough to understand it. As scary as that ideal is.
I've just spent years talking to myself.
You too?
Hmm?
You too?
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever get an answer from yourself?
Yep.
See, I don't. It's just quiet in there. I mean, so I got to sit there and argue both sides of the argument.
Usually not right away, but I get answers, you know. I could be asleep for 2 or 3 hours, and then I have my answers, and then I go fix it. Oh yeah, I gotta fix that key.
No, I'm not doing anything with stuff like that. Keys, switches, levers.
Well, that's easy.
No. Just going to use what they have there, and
Every animation is a bonus to you.
but I think it does animate already.
And it, I think the pedals do, the gear
And the
shift
shift.
does. I think the signals do.
That I'm not sure of.
But animate the key.
Now it is animated.
It is?
Yep.
Okay, so the doors will be in. They'll make a full cab for it.
But you know that's intelligent stuff that you have to do. You see what I did with a topper for that thing.
Wow, that's basically the same thing I would have done. But the original one that we're working with was a hokey one, so
All right. Oh. But all right. There's no sense in arguing with you about it, yeah, because you're generally end up being right.
oh no, it's just the way it was made.
Right.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
kind of hokey, so
Yeah, it was. It was.
Wow. It served the purpose for what they used it for.
Right. It just didn't transfer well.
If it was like if it didn't have a lot of the detail it did, it would have been fine.
Right. But now we're talking a whole winter cabin.
Wow, that was your idea, wasn't it?
I think that was more your ideal. Or
Oh.
somebody's.
You were talking doors, and I was thinking full cab.
I said I just wanted it in the open. Because we had to have animations.
Yeah, but if you want to send it to Giants,
Yes, I want you to send it to Giants.
um, it's going to need a lot to make it different.
I think we got a bit to make it different already. But yes, I understand your point. Hey, I've spent time in Blender and in Maya for this thing, you know,
Uh-huh.
trying to learn all this mess and all.
I'm still learning. I got 3 days on that mesh.
Um,
I've had lots of success, but nothing I liked.
right. And then I want you to talk me through the tracks on it. I'm going to do the tracks on this one. Start having you do it.
I put tracks on one of them.
Yeah, the other one.
Okay.
That one still needs a little more work too.
Yeah.
And then it should be ready.
I was putting a windshield on one of them. I can't remember which one.
The other one, the first one. But, you know, if we're going to do a cab, we might as well put a windshield on this one. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it, but...
I was going to put a cab on the Hendra originally.
Right. Then we looked at some nice ones. And some gaudy ones.
Yeah.
Real life ones, folks.
Kubota one, I think would be fun.
You know, originally, Alan, that statement would have been true. But, you know, I've come a long ways, you know. Unfortunately, I wasn't smart enough to just start with simple, you know, capacity and weight and XML. You know, I had to do lights and wheels and engines and
That's the way I started.
you know. But I was smart enough not to start with a tractor.
I learned to rebuild a tractor before I learned how to add it weights and capacities. Look at Matsy. He did a few weights and capacities, a couple little things here and there, and he built a map.
Yeah, and he's built a map.
And it's a nice map.
And it's going to be ready to be submitted Saturday.
Sunday.
No, he committed to having it ready to submit Saturday.
He told me he's hoping for Sunday. Basically, you might as well wait till Sunday night because they don't open till Monday morning anyway, and it's gonna be
Right.
6 or 7 weeks before they look at it.
I didn't know Cobble. Well, no. Yeah, I like you, Matsy, but not that much. Sunday night. If all goes right. Okay.
Well,
I was
that's what he
pretty
told
sure.
me.
I was pretty sure you used him for be Saturday night.
Yeah, Sunday night makes more sense.
Uh,
I know I've tested the living daylights out of it. Found a few issues and they've been fixed and it's all good.
well, Matsy's good at that. He sets his mind to something, he gets it done.
Wow, he put the silos in the wrong spot by the shop because every time I come up that rock wall, I kind of land on them.
Well, I don't think he expected you to jump it.
Yeah. I had to put the high horsepower in my tractor to test it on those roads.
All right, all right. Okay, maybe I was still a little sleep deprived at that point. My mistake.
That's how I figured out that the traffic was doing a $1.12.
You said $1.50.
Or was it $1.50?
I'm pretty sure you said $1.50.
Could have been.
But according to
Well,
Mansay, evidently my hearing's not that good.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell because I kept launching. When you're doing 100 mile an hour, even on those roads, it's hard to keep it on those roads.
Right. Well, you're not supposed to be doing 100 down those roads.
Well, I guess I could have tried with the pickup.
You know. Now, granted, I did say, you know, around here, you know, speed limit is only on back roads are merely a suggestion.
Well, here, if there's no posted sign, any dirt road is 50 mile an hour.
Kilometers.
No, miles.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, if it's not posted.
I think down here they said if it's not posted, it's 35.
Well, they're trying to get it changed. But they haven't changed it yet. That's the other one I gotta work on is that green thing.
Which green thing?
4755.
Ah, okay. I have to ask to be sure.
And I think it'll be easier to convert it than to...
And then for just personal use, I could get back to work on that Kubota B7100.
Oh yeah, there's that one too, and the Case 235. You know, the Furballs tractor.
Right.
Hey, Kobe.
Hey, Kobe. How we doing, buddy?
I know, I got a huge list here.
First, I gotta reassign all the materials, and then start the real work.
The animating part's easy.
I'm not sure what I'm going to have to animate on that.
On which one?
On that Kubota B7100.
Oh, that there's just the 3-point.
I'm afraid I'm going to end up having to tear that thing completely apart. Separate things out. Which is really over my head, but...
Oh, right. No, that one there's got the images and everything. We can use those for now, but if you're going to share it, I'd properly do it.
Properly do it if I'm going to use it. I mean...
Yeah, because the motor and everything in there is all pictures.
Right.
Basically.
And there's no collisions on it.
That part's easy.
In Blender and Maya, it has ropes. In game, it don't.
Yep.
No. I mean, one or the other. If we're going to be there, they need to be there. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I got to decide whether to take them out, which is probably be the better thing to do because they're not quite right when I look at it and in my head. It looks funny the way they're
There's a lot of
mounted.
things on that tractor. It looks funny.
But I get that set up for the fur ball as well. Make it actually usable. Maybe with a little redneck engineering. One of those situations, if you got the money, you can get a redneck to do anything. Ooh, and I just thought of a Frankenstein. Interested, Keith?
Maybe.
I'm glad to know you're on board.
After I get some stuff figured out and finished.
Apparently, Alice Chambers copied John Deere with the 5020.
Yeah, they look very similar.
Wasn't them two in cahoots at one point?
At one point.
Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
Well, actually, a lot of the stuff John Deere never even made.
Well, at first, John Deere technically couldn't make tractors. They can make plows and implements, but not tractors.
Mm-hmm.
And so they paired up with somebody else that can make tractors but couldn't make implements.
You're thinking of New Holland and Ford.
No.
Because New Holland couldn't make a tractor, and Ford couldn't make an implement.
Well, I said John Deere went through a similar thing.
John Deere was similar, but not that bad. John Deere got too big too quick, and they had to farm stuff out. But now in the U.S., apparently they're on the verge of bankruptcy with all these lawsuits.
Yeah.
But they did
The
it to
whole right to
themselves.
repair mess
Yeah,
that
and then
they
they lost
denied.
that one. And then they said, fine, they own the software, they own the wiring, and they own the computers.
Right.
That didn't go over so good either.
Nope.
And plus, John Deere's have priced themselves right out of the market, too.
Right.
They all have, but like the tractor that Dad bought brand new was paid 30 grand for it. Replacement value on it for the same horsepower, same features, and everything is
Right.
180.
Oof.
That's a New Holland.
Well, we Jen can always find an interesting conversation around here. Different bits and pieces, history and whatnot.
But now Ego has a big part in everything.
Yeah.
Even New Holland, but not controlling shares or anything, but they
Right.
got the license for distribution. Because, you know, like for parts, whatever.
Right.
Because, like, only some of the parts are made in the States. Some are made in Mexico. Some are made in Canada. Some are made in Germany. Some are made in the UK. Some are made, like, all over the world, right?
Right.
And then AGCO just basically does the warehousing and stuff like that. And they ship, you know, if the
Right.
US needs X amount of whatever, they round them all up and ship them.
Hey, logistics is a good business to be in.
Well, that's how they really started. And then, you know, since then they bailed out Massey. They bought Massey out and they bought a few of them out. Everything with John Deere.
Yes.
Pretty soon you're gonna see an AGCO deer.
Find a lot of Avco behind gears around here. And then with a little baling wire and duct tape.
You can't use that anymore. Like the old school tractors, you could fix anything with binder twine. Not anymore.
Oh, you can still keep a lot of things going with it.
Not as much as you used to.
True.
I remember the throttle cable broke. So, out come the binder twine and I just tied it around the steering wheel and I could adjust my throttle. Now it's all computerized.
All right.
You gotta have a $10,000 scanner to figure out what's going on with your machine, why it won't start. It's like that with everything.
Yeah.
You know, it could be a skidder, or it could be a buncher, it could be anything.
Right.
But I know a lot of the guys here, when they started getting all the computerized stuff, they were trying to sell it back and go to the old school stuff.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't own any tractors. I'm not fond of guessing games. Two D21s and 5030. And an AC200. Nice machines there. Well, hey, Ninja, how we doing? About time you showed up around here. About to run out of ideas of things to do. Well, hey there, furniture.
Hey, Cowboy, how's it going?
It goes. That's better than not going, I believe.
At least your night's going better than mine. Hey, Keith.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, you showed up. Just a little bit late. Remember, we're on a strict time schedule here. I don't think Ninja's going to believe that for some reason.
You might not.
Oh, come on, load. All right, whiteboard for this.
Bound to begin. Get down to the end here and well, what you trying to figure out in ATS? That game's kind of straightforward. Actually, oh, he is still working on this big field. Oof. I thought he'd be far along by now. I mean, he's made good progress, just... Oh.
Okay, catch you guys later. I just came to say see where you guys go to.
Okay, well, I don't need to run off, but appreciate you stopping by. Just here talking and relaxing.
Yeah, I don't want to put my troubles on you guys, but yeah.
Mellow Stream's not exactly the best time, buddy, but yeah, we'll catch up with you.
Okay, catch you guys later. Hope I'm in a better mood tomorrow. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but we can always try.
That's all good, Scooter.
Catch you guys later.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later on.
Now that is a tricky one to figure out. Oh,
Did I jump scare you?
Tabernacle.
I bet I did.
Tabernacle. Blake, I think we was all awake. Oof. Yes, Blake, I'm awake. Goodness, I'm awake. I think everybody's awake now. Ninja, I really don't think you need any encouragement. Just saying. Woo. I'm gonna have to do like Matthew and start raising the price on you. Collect that little bit of money. I'm here anyway. I'll accept that. Theo, appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. Hope to see you again. All right, Alan. Actually, I'm down in the nut hut. I honestly figured everybody'd be busy tonight. Now, if you had everything locked in and down and low, theoretically, you should have been able to pull it, unless you was overweight for your truck. It's that heavy haul in winter. Yeah, you should have been able to pull through. Joe,
What are y'all doing?
what do you think I'm doing? I'm over here streaming, playing the farm sim. And talking to chat and talking to Keith and working on ideals and
Ideals, huh?
yeah.
What kind of ideals you got?
Well, I get some crazy thoughts now and then.
Oh.
That's good. Well, if you had 900 horses, she should have pulled through. I don't know. Unless you high centered or got caught up in a bend somewhere. About to build you a Franken trunk. Alan's having a little trouble with ATS.
Oh. Well,
Heavy
it is
haul in winter.
ATS.
Going over the mountains. No, he's pulling a stop deck. Yeah, you shouldn't have. Yeah.
Well, it is a step deck. They are lower. I used to pull a step deck.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
How'd you like that?
It was alright. I traded it in for a flatbed.
Oh, they have their purpose.
You remember that,
Mm-hmm.
Keith?
Yep. No, they do have their purpose, but
Yeah,
they're not
it's
for
just
everything.
limited.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you're hauling hay and it's fairly light, then sure, could you get the extra height? But if you're hauling
Yep.
lumber, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Yeah, and some loads that basically usually go on a flatbed, you basically have to build braces for them to be even out.
Yep. I've made many of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that stuff. That's why I traded in for the flatbed. I could do everything
Yeah.
that I did with the step deck. I hauled, skid steers and telehandlers and all that other stuff.
All right. Oh. The biggest trip I went on, I think, was I believe we went down to Port Arthur and picked up a barge and brought it back up on a flatbed.
Yeah, I used to haul some wicked loads for the oil field.
Yeah. And I still don't think those guys down there were qualified for things that they were doing. But I don't know. I was a kid then, so what did I know?
Oh, them Texas boys, they can load anything.
I felt like they was loading it blindfolded.
They probably could load it blindfolded. Especially down there in that area, that they're known for that stuff. That's where all big barges are.
I'm still not sure why Rosick wanted the damn thing, but especially not up here. Of course, the damn thing's set in the yard. And boat and barges all sit in the yard for 4 years before I ever seen them move again. 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Now, to be fair, they were repainting them.
It'd take 5 years to paint a barge. How big were they? Well, if you're hauling on a regular trailer, it can't be that big.
I don't remember now. That's been too many moons ago and too much trauma. I want to say they moved the boat in 3 different pieces.
I liked hauling boats. That was pretty fun. Malibu boats out of Tennessee.
I wish I'd have been smart and got me a hot shot set up back in the 90s and hauling bass boats here out of Moulton.
Yeah, that would have been smart.
Yeah, you can deliver one to me. I'll test drive it. Make sure it's good. I'll do quality control.
I did apply for a job with them.
Wait, what was the boat company there?
I don't remember. I was making fiberglass boats, nice little bass boats.
Yeah. No, there's a bunch of them in Missouri.
But they closed up here and moved on.
Yeah, they probably moved up there to Missouri with
Probably.
the rest of them.
No, I think the city gave them too much of a hard time about things. Because I was there in the old Compton Mills.
Yeah.
But they had a nice little setup with all their modes and everything else. Problem was, I'd be hauling them down to Texas for the most part.
Yeah, they're clamping down on hot shots up here now.
Yeah.
but they're getting pressured by the Truckers Association.
Nah, I just couldn't afford to get into it. Because they wanted you to have a newer 1-ton pickup.
Well, it's understandable.
That would take a 3/4 ton, but
Keith, did you ever get that weight from doing that weird normal?
Nope. Oh, yeah.
How'd you do it?
I just re-UV'd it.
What is that?
This?
What track? Yeah, what tractor is that?
The farm all.
Where, where'd that thing come from? 22?
Yep.
they good for running a hot shot there, Alan. You know?
Which one?
And 66.
What'd Alan say?
Oh, he said those trucks are only good for a pilot truck.
Oh, here they run 3,500 or 5,500s or 4,500s for hot shot.
We run anywhere from a 2,500 and up for
Right.
hot shots.
Oh, it depends what you're hauling too, right?
Right.
Actually, I met one guy. He just had a Chevy 1500 running back and forth between Amarillo and Indiana,
Oh,
and with the little, I think it's about a 16-foot trailer or something like that, hauling garage doors.
You looking at the screen, Joe?
Yeah,
Is there something missing there?
looks like something is missing from there.
This is the hydraulic for your steering. This is your steering bar. Isn't there? This should be
Yeah.
hooked up to this with
Mhm.
something.
Yes.
And I can't. Well, I can't give the modder crap because the modder was Giants.
Was that the one that was a DLC or
Anniversary
something?
Yeah, it was an anniversary
is
mod or something.
I've been
Got a
looking
million.
for something like that. I need that body of that. Well, I need that. Yeah.
oh.
After I'm done with it, or
Oh, no, you can just leave it just like that. Cause I'm gonna rip that hood off of it and just about everything. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put another hood on it, but from a different style tractor.
Yeah, it depends on what time of hot shot you're running. You know.
oh, you just want the object file?
Yeah, that's fine.
Say me, I'd be running non-CDL hot shot. So.
Yeah, cause I was gonna originally. I forgot about that tractor. I was gonna grab that ugly thing, that green and yellow or something like that tractor. That was base game in 22. is in small tractors.
Yeah, I think I know
Somebody
what you're talking
edited
about.
one,
Well,
but
there was a few
yeah.
of them edited.
Well, the one that was on Mod Hub was like very beastly. It had a lot of
Mhm.
horsepower.
Yeah, Chris is gonna do this one up, but he doesn't have time. But he figures Giants is just gonna release it anyway, so. Okay, so I got those two done. I don't need those.
Want to bring back the little Fiat from 19. That'd be interesting.
If I got that old Fiat from that base game Fiat from 19, I'd probably turn it into a little rat rod tractor.
Why?
Just because everybody else does, like Fords and Case and New Holland and John Deere or whatever. Why not do a Fiat?
The little 1200 Fiat.
No, I'd just take the cab mainly. And if I could find a real life picture of that, Keith, and see what's missing, I could probably model whatever's missing.
Give me 1 second. I'll go to here. I'll go to there. Go to there.
So I'm sure all it is some type of bar,
No, it's
maybe
just
some
knuckle.
couplings.
Just a knuckle.
Well, he's almost done over here.
No, that's that.
Oh yeah, it was a nice little tractor early game. I'm not gonna lie, I used it a lot in 19.
I used to use that in 22. I think no, it's 22. The Steyr or whatever it was called. It looked old school.
Did have the 1206. Maybe it's still zipped up.
Back when I actually enjoyed playing on my console.
Yeah, you enjoy playing on your console?
Oh yeah.
Actually,
If I had it set up in my truck, I would play on it, but
actually, just on the weekend, I actually fired up the console. You know, I had to try the tractor like everybody else has.
Right.
you have the what is that, Series X or whatever.
Oh, this was just Xbox One.
Mine's still in the package.
Um,
Still in the box. Ain't even been used.
Wow.
oh, I know where it is.
Well, the first one caught on fire, so I had to get another. I had to send it in and get another one.
Right.
I blamed it on them, but turned out it was my power inverter.
Not fancy enough?
Huh?
Not fancy enough or just failing?
Oh, my power inverter shot so much electricity to it that it fried it.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, no. It literally caught it on fire in my sleeper. Remember that, Keith?
Ooh.
Yep. That
Like,
cab got a
it-
little smoky.
I couldn't believe. I'm like, what the hell? And I thought it was the Xbox, even though it's it's still new. But then I found out it was my power inverter. Like, well, that's no good. But Xbox, it was nice. They sent me a new one and all that. So
Yeah, it's good.
No, there it is. No. Not the one I want.
I'm surprised they wasn't upset that you was running it off an inverter.
I don't tell them nothing. I just told them it caught fire. I sent them a message telling them what I was playing at the time and everything, detailed message,
Right.
and they sent me a brand new one.
I figured this one would have it, but it don't.
Yeah, some things are better not said.
Exactly.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have took this contract.
Well, you got it, so you can have a look. I thought it was on the 1206, but it isn't. Actually, I got a 1066 in here. I'm gonna see if it was there originally.
By the time I get done with that tractor, it's gonna be totally different.
Oh,
was
Keith
gonna
is
see
working
that.
on a mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna take the either 1066 or the 1206 and turn it into a puller.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be still like that, but just a different
Yeah.
brand.
See, Giants is missing it.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, so it basically just has a clamp or a knuckle here, and then it has a mounting point.
Yeah,
here, so
apparently, Giants left something out
Yeah.
like that.
well, that's a big thing, and nobody noticed it.
That's wild. They
Well, at this
literally.
point, do you expect anything less? Let's be honest, guys.
So basically, just an eye here and a like a tie rod end here
Yeah.
on the end of this. But the way they have this thing set up, it's not even humanly possible it's gonna work. Oh yeah, it could. Yeah, because that goes underneath.
I
So if
kind
you
of
had the
goofed
eye
that up.
down
Oh,
here,
Blake.
and then
All
you
right.
have the end on here going to
Well,
this.
well done now, right, Blake? Woo.
That would work.
That's wild.
Eesh.
And some other old internationals in here, farmwells. Yeah, maybe this one.
Blake, your time is getting too good. You have
Oh,
too
he's
much
got that thing-
patience.
He's got that thing down to a science.
The 25 coins to use. I think I have something for 25, but yeah, it's not a jump scare, I don't think.
Yeah, this one here doesn't even have.
Nah. Most of those you just sit and forget.
Yeah, that one definitely don't got it.
Oh, this one's messed up.
You don't find a jump scare.
Go that way.
No, I don't think you can. Okay, G has finally completed his work. Wow.
It's all the newer ones. The tie rods are tied right to the cylinders.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That Ford I did up for lead. Is there this one or was there this one? No, it's the other one.
Lime and plowing. We got the plow out.
That's what I did.
I don't know if I got a lime spreader or not. To be honest, I don't think I do.
About having like 10,000 mods. You should get
You need to mod a mini pull tractor? Why?
Where'd that one come from?
this one?
Yeah, that was a Whiskey Sierra, right?
No.
Oh,
Oh, mate, it might have been.
got anything for 25?
Tell you in a second.
I just know whoever did that did not know how to smooth stuff out.
Yeah, Patton and whiskey.
Yeah, well,
It was a conversion.
yeah, obviously they don't know how to smooth stuff out. I know what model that is.
It started as that, and it ended up as a 9600 when I was done.
We're not gonna have a spread of one here, are we?
No, that one's too new.
Of course not.
Oh, that's something I should do is my fire pit. I don't think 300s had it. Upper link. I better look, make sure I got the right one. Yeah. If it wouldn't take so freaking long on a mod, start bringing up a whole bunch of these. It takes forever to convert one. Actually, these ones here I don't think would be bad at all. Yeah, no, this one doesn't have anything on it. Yeah, if you want to make a knuckle up for it, go for it.
Yeah, I've probably got something that's basically the same thing.
I'll get a picture.
We'll just lease that. All right. I'm not going to argue with you, Alan. Not real sure on the purpose in it.
About what?
I guess why does it have to have a purpose? A mini pull tractor. One of those things you don't really need a reason for.
Okay, that one's tied to way bar or the axle bar, and that one goes up there. So that's this one.
Oof.
But I don't see anything on the steering.
A lot of money.
Must just have a clamp on it.
Spending more money than I'm making at the moment.
But that cylinder, $672.
I just got too many big projects to do today.
Me too.
Steering arm, right hand.
Many projects. My own and others.
All right.
You gotta do Roy's roads for Maple Farms.
You are going robot-y.
Pulling 8 gravity wagon. All right.
Does that sound any better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I gotta do Cavalier Roy's roads for Maple Farms or Maypole Farms.
Maypole.
Yeah. And I got like a whole model pack to do collisions on.
Alan, you
Well,
got some expensive
collisions.
hobbies, don't you?
Triggers. Probably cheaper than mine. I got cut off.
Well, that's a different problem. But yeah, collecting semis is not a cheap hobby.
Hey, leave me alone. I like semis.
Well, I hope so. You drive one for a living. You got two others running for you. Do you
Yeah.
really need a fourth?
Oh, I need like a bunch of them, but I want all old ones.
Well, they're not going to be allowed in California much longer.
Oh, they're banned. What do you mean? They're about to have no control over that.
Well, I know they withdraw their one proposal.
Yep. And that means that they can be allowed there. So
Well, you still got to do your smog check and
yeah,
pay
but
that.
the thing is, you want me to tell you something that's wild?
What's that?
Them old semis pass the smog test better than these new ones do.
Anything does.
California Highway Patrol will tell you that.
Huh. You know, now that you say that, Joe, I think you already told me that once. They burn cleaner with more power.
Yep, them old school
the en-
trucks.
If the engines were
Way cleaner.
properly taken care of,
Yeah.
they don't burn actually that much coal. Just these guys crank up the
Right.
pins.
Well, not even that. You dump a bottle of transmission fluid in any semi truck, it's gonna black smoke every time. It's
Yep.
because it's cleaning the injectors for one. It's cleaning your whole fuel system, your whole engine, everything. Oh. Smells good too. Love the smell of that.
I don't know.
Oh.
But you said, you know, but now I have to correct myself on that because I was fond of the smell of an old diesel engine running properly.
Yep. Yep. Oh, these new trucks, they just give you a headache.
If they don't kill you.
Well, because the DEF and the DPF, between them two, some things can give you things you don't want.
Oh,
80 grand for an engine rebuild? Ooh, yeah, I couldn't pull
What?
that.
in frame used to be 30.
Overhaul is only 15. So, I'd rather do. You can just do an overhaul, you'll be fine.
Yeah, they were charging 30 for an in frame here, so.
Oh.
But
Like
now
these
apparently
trucks.
it's a lot more.
Apparently, Alan had a full rebuild done.
Like these trucks and this truck that I'm driving, it gets a overhaul done about every 100,000 miles, something like that.
All right.
Yeah, the
3408 cat diesel
my kids
for a 70s Peterbilt. Mm.
kid said they just replaced the motor in the truck. It was a used one, and I think they got a good deal on it. It was like 35, 40 grand.
We'll see if that sign was lying or not.
You know it was.
Well, it said it had parking at this rest there at like 30 spots.
In other words, you got to see if 30 other people didn't see the sign.
There ain't a whole lot of drivers on the road. That was what I was worried about. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna park by Swift. Oh, I ain't parking by no Swift at a rest area. They'll take my front end off.
There's no problems with that around here now.
It could be JB Hunt or Schneider.
They get turned around at the border now.
Oh, I think I just realized what was wrong. Oh man. Go back here. Oh
So
yeah,
she
I
turned
still
around
got
at the
chicken
Canadian
breast
border.
steak.
That's what Keith just said.
Yeah, because they ain't Canadian enough.
No. They drive like idiots. Well, the last straw was during the fires in the Kelowna area. They were passing on double solid. They were flying corners. Yeah, they were not behaving nicely.
Right.
They'd probably send them in one of their undercover companies.
Well,
Apparently they got banned, more or less.
well, actually, right. I think that weekend when they kicked them out, they actually ran a family off the road doing stupid stuff and killed a couple of them.
Oof.
That was the last straw. But they were getting fines like out the wazoo for speeding, driving with undue care and attention, reckless driving, all that stuff. And I'm sure it was only
It's the only
a handful of
country.
drivers.
It's the only country they can speed in. What do you expect?
Lawsuit, yeah. I'm sure they had
Yeah,
a couple of big ones there.
They can't speed here because they don't go fast enough.
it's kind of hard to speed here because of corners.
Oh man.
Well, I know what it was. The Coquihalla was shut down because of the forest fires. And they
Hey,
were
no
doing
agent.
the old Hope Princeton. And that's a narrow, winding road, and they're doing, like 80 mile an hour down there to make up time.
Yeah.
Then when after that accident, they just said no more. They'd gotten countless warnings. There's an awful lot of truck
All right,
crashes
folks.
every year here, so.
These jobs are taking a little bit longer than what I had actually expected them to. Bad planning on my part, but it's been 2 hours, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Thanks, Alcinator.
Hey, Hoss,
hopefully we can see
know,
each other tomorrow night. Theoretically about the same time, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. We'll find something.
Tomorrow night you're on the server, right?
No, that's Friday night. No, theoretically tomorrow night I'm on the other server. Right.
Yeah.
If it's up, So
Yeah.
that's a messy thing. So, but anyway, till we meet again, folks. Be good to yourself. Try to be kind to each other. It's not as hard as you think. Just give it a try. But y'all have a good evening.
Self-destruct sequence will initiate in 60 seconds. All personnel, please exit immediately. Self-destruct sequence has initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Emotional damage.